What's up, everyone? It is your girl, Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into part 2 of my Sephora haul, try on, if you will. So I'm gonna start off with a new Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Primer. I love this stuff. I had a little sample that worked magic and wonder, so I'm hoping to do that again today. Ignore Adriangameover in the background. He's eating potato chips, so that's the noise you'll be hearing. It's a late start today because, man, I was up like super late last night to like, I want to say 4 or 5 in the morning after I woke up at like 10:30. So I basically had a 2-hour nap and then like made a million videos. And I started off with this haul. So, as you can see, it has like a pretty nice consistency to it. I'm trying to find a palette that has a mirror in it. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So. I love where this feels on the skin. It has like a nice cooling sense to it, but it's supposed to have skincare ingredients in it. For $90, I feel like they should be doing a whole lot and changing my life. But at the same time, I couldn't just not spend $90 on just a primer. So that's why I had to wait for this sale. But I do really like it. It's just one of those like things I don't like enough to splurge on. But I want to see how this is going to wear during the summertime since it's supposed to be a matte. But since it's a soft matte, I'm kind of just like, Oh, I'm glad to see that somebody agreed with me when it came to the Milk makeup. At least my initial thoughts on it. The setting spray, because Morgan Turner was talking about how she didn't think you should buy it during the sale because she didn't think it did that much. And I'm like, it's one of those, like I said, that I have to press into the skin to make work. Like, on its own, I told y'all the same thing. I didn't feel like I saw much of a difference or that it did a whole lot of anything. So, it was good to hear somebody say the same thing that I said, because I feel like everybody's raving and making it seem like it was so wonderful. And I'm like, but it's not doing that much. Like, are y'all just hyped because Milk came out with a new product and I'm usually known for having good stuff? So you decided it was? Because, like, I don't feel like I'm still on the size of it, y'all. Like, it literally fits in the palm of my hand for the price that they charge. Like, I'm still upset. Today, I'm still upset. I'm using the Amy Cole concealer again, but I want to use this foundation today and see how it works out. Or skin drops or whatever they're calling this. Oh, God. Y'all see how water that is on my face? Like, honey, what is going on with this, honey? It just looked like colored water, and then it didn't even look like it was the right color. So I'm like, hold up. I'm not, no. See, it's making me angry. Hey, y'all, so it's looking like it's actually too light. And this is normally the shade I wear, so I don't know how I feel about this. It's really, really watery, too. Not liking that either, and I'm feeling like it's not even gonna give the medium coverage that they claim it's gonna give. And I'm gonna have to put in a whole bunch of work with other products to make this work. So it's already just seeming like it could me off type product. And for the price, but you shouldn't be putting me off this. Where's my brush? Y'all look crazy. Where's my foundation brush? Oh, okay. But yeah, so we'll see how it works. Right now, she's not doing enough of anything to get me excited. I mean, like, not at all. I don't like the way this is spreading on. I don't, honey, it's just. It's just like an oily, dewy, glowing mess. So far from what I'm saying. But since I knew I wasn't going to give that much coverage, I tried to put on a lot to start off with, and I was like, let's be able to pat it out and hopefully it'll look more skin-like, because right now it just looks like a whole bunch of oil sitting on my face. And that's not ideal for a person with oily skin, because I'm just always thinking I'm oily. Now, if you have dry skin or normal skin, you might like this look, but me right here, which is not feeling it right now. Try to pat it in and make it work out a little bit better. So, to me, this seems like it might have to be a mixture product for me, because it's not giving what it needs to be giving at all. this? We're not answering that. So I feel like I'm kind of busy that. So that's another reason I answered. Yeah, y'all, I just feel like I look dewy, oily and crazy, and don't have too much of any coverage. So this is definitely one of those your skin but better products. It's just not what people with my skin type. So I would easily have to put something up underneath this in order to make it work. It's like, honey, no, just no. So you can see all the dark spots still on my face right here. And on this side you can still see all the dark spots. So it's like, I kind of don't want to try to build it up just because, y'all saw how much of an oily mess I was the last time. So far I'm not liking this product. As far as coverage wise, it's definitely lacking. Like, it's giving a good it's giving like, an more expensive version of the Fenty Eavesdrops, in my personal opinion. But even those, I feel like give more coverage to this. So it's like, just get the Fenty Eavesdrops. Don't even waste your time on this. Just get the Fenty Eavesdrops. They're cheaper. They have a better shade range. And they work a whole lot better just from me trying this. Where is my concealer brush? I know I brought it up here. There it is. Okay. So now onto this Amy Cole concealer. Hopefully I can get more coverage out of this today, because yesterday it didn't give that much coverage either, and then this product isn't giving that much coverage, so I'm just like, child, I need somebody to give some kind of coverage, because yesterday this was not giving at all. Let's try her again. And then I feel like it's like making my pores look textured, so that's not helping either. I'm just like, what is your purpose? So you make my pores look oily and textured, and then you don't give enough coverage and you make me look oily. Like, get the Fenty Eavesdrops, I'm telling you now. Maybe this will wear nice, but just off price point and the way it looks, it's giving less coverage version of the Fenty Eavesdrops, and you can just buy the Fenty Eavesdrops. Or the skin tint from the Eavesdrops. So just buy that. Don't even waste your time on this, just buy that. I'm being gentle with the wand, because you all saw yesterday, I was telling, or you heard me talk about how flimsy it was, and it is. It's like the Kosas one, but I think it's even flimsier than the Kosas one, so just be mindful of that. I feel like if I move it a little too rough one time, it's just gonna pop off, and I'm not feeling it. So I'm gonna need to not do that. I don't have a cream today, so we're gonna get that in here. I'm trying to let it sit underneath my under eye as long as possible, just because I'm like, so I need the most coverage, and I feel like it doesn't really give that much coverage, so I want to let it sit as long as I can to hopefully build up the coverage. And coverage in these other places isn't as big a deal to me as it is, on my cheeks, because that's the area that I have the most issues at. So, my brush. Okay. I'm trying to build up some coverage, y'all, because she's just not getting it. It's like a total bust. She's not getting it all. So I guess I'll show y'all some of the blushes. So I got this alternative to the Danessa Myricks. This is a marshmallow blush, and I'm wondering if they're gonna give like a similar effect. So since I got the same colors as I got the Danessa Myricks specifically to try this out, I'm gonna try it today. So these are from J-Cat Beauty. I heard a whole bunch of different content creators talking about them, like my girl Stephanie or Bad Beauty here on YouTube. She was talking about these, and then I think I heard one other creator. I don't know if it was Casey Holmes or if it was Kathleen Lights. One of them, I think, was talking about it. So as you see, the color is pretty similar. This one's a little more peachy, whereas this is a little more orange. But I feel like they look close enough to where I feel like once it gets sheared out, it might be similar enough to that one. So I wanted to try them out. My battery is trying to die, of course, even though, I haven't been sitting here that long talking, but I decided it didn't want to die. But I'm going to try these two orange blushes on top of them. I'll show those before I go. So I have the shade 30 Offbeat from Giorgio Armani. I'm going to try another one of those today. So this is what it looks like. I'll probably put this on top of the Danessa one to try to help with the color difference. And then with the Too Faced one, y'all know I bought Tequila Sunset in the first video, so I figured I'd try it on this side with the Danessa one, because I feel like the shade is similar. Oh gosh, this one's even lighter. Maybe I should put this one on that side. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one on the, what is it, JCat Beauty side, and then I put this one on the Danessa side. So that's what we're gonna work with. Now I gotta go get a battery for real before it dies, y'all. I will be right back. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. Let's try to blend out this concealer now. I got a new battery. And then we'll get into the foundation. But right now I just feel like I look really oily, dewy, and textury. And it's like breaking up on my nose. So yeah, I'm not liking this product at all. I think it's horrible. And so far, I don't feel like this concealer has worked with either one of the foundations I've tried. And it's lacking in coverage, so. Yeah, concealer's lacking in coverage, and then the this foundation isn't giving. The one from yesterday I like a whole lot better than this one, but it's just, I see right now that this is gonna have to be a mixture and some other stuff, because like on its own, it's not gonna give what it needs to give. And this might just have to be a highlighting concealer, because I feel like it doesn't give coverage unless you let it sit for a while. And it's like, I don't want to have to let the concealer sit for 20 minutes to like, you know, get a decent amount of coverage. I have other concealers that I don't have to do that with. And as you can see now, I'm pressing it in just to like blend out the concealer. And like, I feel like all the coverage is disappearing. So yeah, this concealer is not for me. It doesn't give enough coverage. And then it blends away to nothing as soon as I pat in the sponge to blend it out like, you know, you're supposed to do with a normal concealer. So she's just not giving. And that's okay. I feel bad though, because I really want to try this brand. I had to go on and try this concealer for a while, but it's just not working for me. Like, look how the coverage just disappeared. Y'all saw all I put on. Where's the coverage? It's not giving coverage, so it's not helping with the issues that these skin tints or these lighter foundations that I put on are working with. So it's just not the concealer for me. It doesn't do it. And I feel horrible because it's just, but y'all saw, it's giving me 2 days in a row to give me coverage, and it has yet to give the coverage I was looking for. So, yeah. It's not giving the coverage, and then this skin tint or these dew drops aren't giving any coverage either. So it's like, where am I supposed to get the coverage from products if neither one of y'all can give me any sort of coverage? But as y'all saw, there's no coverage on my face right now. Like, we put all that concealer, we still see dark circles in my eye. We still see all of the dark spots on my face. So neither one of these products are good as far as I'm concerned. I ain't gonna recommend you guys this. It's not giving anything I actually need. I'm trying to find a brush to put this powder into my eye now, because I know I had one in here, so where did it go? Nah, here it is. So y'all know I'm trying out the Laura Mercier powder today. I got this because I wanted to compare it to the Pat McGrath and the Charlotte Tilbury better. So let's try on the eyes and see how it works out. This one has shimmer in it like the Charlotte Tilbury does. If I remember correctly, Pat McGrath does not. Let's see if we can at least make the under eye look halfway decent and nice, because right now it's not looking like anything nice and anything good. It is just a whole mess. Why am I going anywhere tonight? Cause man, no. So it looks nice. It just looks like it has like a lot of shimmer going on underneath the eyes as well. So I don't know how I feel about that. But as you can see, it's giving a nice glow underneath this area. It's just, I feel like it has a glittery kind of effect going on with it as well. So I don't know how I feel about that. Or maybe not necessarily glitter, but like a luminous type finish to it, because I'm not actually seeing any glitter on my face. I just feel like it's getting a luminous type finish. What in the world? I just feel like today's makeup look is a blush. Cause I mean on camera this part looks nice, but like in real life all I see is like the dark spots left the concealer didn't cover up. I just used it on my cheek that's been there for like 2 days now. So far this third go round is a bust for me when it comes to the complexion. So I'm not a fan of concealer, I'm not a fan of the foundation or the tint or whatever you want to call it. Only thing I'm liking is the powder, and I think I like it better when I actually use it with a product that looks good and a concealer that actually works underneath the eyes, because this one is not giving and not doing what I need it to do at all. So let's get into these blushes now. So I'm gonna have to look at it so I can put it back in the box and throw it. In the box. The other one, that was a bust. Just, you know, it's not a good makeup day. Not a bad makeup day. That's definitely what this is. Cause yeah, dumb. Absolutely not dumb. I was gonna try an eyeshadow palette from the brand that came out with this blush, but I don't think I'm gonna have time because I got 2 eyeshadow videos I need to do before I leave, and I have to take Adriangameover and his best friend to the movies at 6:30 tonight. So I'm like, I don't have time to be trying to do all that. And the crazy thing is, I did a whole bunch of videos last night, and I still feel like I'm behind. So anyway, let's get into this blush. I usually put on bronzer first, but okay. Nice. I'm really liking the way this looks on the skin. It looks nice and blurred, just giving a decent amount of coverage. I want to see how it layers, so I'm gonna put one more layer on top just to see if we can build up the pigmentation prior to adding, you know, like a powder blush on top. So that's what the coverage is looking like. That's what the color's looking like. It looks pretty nice. Y'all know I pile on a whole lot because y'all know I'm gonna spray my face and pat it all in, and a whole bunch of it's gonna disappear. So that's why I did like 2 layers of it. With the Danessa, I don't feel like I'm gonna need to do 2 layers. Not that I necessarily needed to with this. I just want to see if we're gonna build on top of each other well. But you know we've used the Danessa in the past, so it's not like it's something I need to. I was trying to figure out what the box one. I don't know. So moving on. Now let's get into the Danessa one. This is the shade Gold now, and that shade was Dolly Peachy, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Dolly Peachy is what we have on from J-Cat. So I'm gonna just turn the brush over. And there you can see the orange. It's definitely a brighter orange, but I feel like I should be able to pull it off, hopefully. As you see, this goes on softer than that one does. But I feel like they both have a nice blurred effect to it. I just feel like you get a little bit more pigmentation from the J-Cat one than you do from the Danessa one. So I might build it up with a layer. I feel like the pink one, it was more vibrant than this one. I don't know if it's because of the color I chose this time, but you know. Okay, so this is pigmentation on Danessa with 1 coat, and that's the pigmentation on J-Cat with 2 coats. So I'm gonna go in one more time with Danessa just to show buildability of the product, and then we'll put the powder on top. I'm just irritated by looking at these dark spots on my face because it's like I know foundation and concealer would normally cover this, and the fact that it's not is just irritating to me. So this one has fully dried down. Danessa's fully dried down too. So this is what we're working with. Okay, now let's get into the sprays. Then the powders. Then I'm gonna go off camera and set this bottom part of my face, put on my bronzer, and then I'll come back and spray everything with you all so that way you can see how it melts into the skin. So I'll start off with the Danessa side and this offbeat shade from, what is it? Giorgio Armani with their Luminous Blushes. Okay, so I'm gonna put a second coat on top. Okay, so it has a lot of kick up when you pick it up initially, but y'all know I just be out here looking crazy with blush till like the end comes, and then I look, you know, sane again. It looks like I literally just painted a stripe on the side of my face and I look crazy. I realize that. It's okay. Forget it. It's not working at the end like it normally does. So now we're gonna take Tequila Sunrise and put it on this side with the peachy one. And then I'm really liking so I'm liking both these colors on top of each blush for each region for different reasons. Like I feel like the colors I picked match nicely to the colors that were already under the cream blushes, and that's what I try to do because I'm like, you know, you want them to work as best they can. So I'm excited to have all these some of these new things to play with. Some of them are trash, and I feel like for the price they shouldn't be trash, so I'm upset about it. So there we go. So I'm gonna go off camera now, put on my bronzer and the rest of the stuff, and then I'm gonna go ahead and come back and we'll do the spray technique and see how all this stuff looks together as a whole. I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay, y'all, so I got a couple new highlighters that y'all know. I got this one called Heart of Gold here, and I've used this one on camera, the J Cat one, and Soul Beam. So I'm thinking I'll just go ahead and use this ColourPop one since I haven't used it before and get it out the way. But I kind of want to mix it with the Rose Gold one and see how that'll look. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and mix them both. Yeah, we're doing it. So I put on my bronzer. Now we're just putting on some highlighter. And then we'll do this spray down technique. I brought all three of the setting sprays I've been using here. Because yes, I am extra like that. I've been using 3. But I've been trying to get rid of stuff. Because I have so much stuff and then new products always come out. So that's why I find it easier to just, you know, like use 3. I'll use 1 to like, that's more of like a dewy one to set down my powder. Then I'll use 1 that's more of a blurring one to help blur the products in my face after I set down the powder initially. And then last I'll use 1 for longevity. So I'll have 3 different kinds I use since I try out so many, and that's how I justify having so many, because it's like I use them for different reasons. Now I'm not telling you to go out and buy them to like use them in that way. I'm just telling you, since I am a creator, I have found a unique way to use up products for my own personal use, and I feel like it actually helps with my makeup longevity as well, and the way my makeup looks as a whole. So that's just my technique and my reasoning behind my technique, but you don't obviously have to do that. And if you do, maybe get like all drugstore ones. Now I don't know of a Velvet Blurring drugstore like setting powder, setting spray, but you know, Oh, I used the Makeup by Mario face powder. You know, the one that came out with the Soft Sculpt 2.0 collection. I use that to set the rest of my face. And then I use the Vesca Beauty bronzer. Even though Vesca Beauty isn't thing anymore, I love their bronzer, so I used it today because I didn't use the cream bronzer ahead of time, so it was on the deeper side for me. It worked out nicely, so that's what I have going on with the face on the product that you did not see me put on my face. And that's going to be setting spray, which I have like 3. So I use this glass spray from Maybelline to set down all the powders initially. I use this light velvet from Makeup Forever to press it in and give that blurred effect that people like to talk about. And then I use my Charlotte Tilbury to set everything as a whole, because it sucks it in and makes it tight and helps everything sit nicely. So here we go. And I use lots of setting spray, so I use like 3 or 4 of each one of these to press it in and make sure we But yeah, so that was just one. We still got like 2 more to go, girl. I know it'd be a whole lot. So I have a lip product I'm gonna try on too. So I tried to hold the mirror far away so that way it wouldn't get smeared too much. So now this one is supposed to be the one that's supposed to help blur the pores and all that. So I try to concentrate and press mainly around the pore area for the most when it comes to that. It's like, so there we go. And then as you can see, the blushes have calmed down quite a bit. That's why I don't mind putting a whole lot on like I told y'all in the past, because I know it's going to be calmed down with all the spraying I do. Now normally I would spray this and press it in and then spray some more on top, but I'm going to just leave it like this today because I don't feel like you need all that. I don't feel like just giving all that. I got to wipe all the setting spray out my mirror, so let me hook that up so that way it doesn't leave that film behind that the setting spray leaves when you use it. Okay. Now, let's get into the cute little lip combo I've chosen. So, I tried this one last night and I was like, it looks interesting, so I'll try it again. I have Soft Blush from Makeup by Mario. And then I have, what is this one? Sweetheart from Fenty Beauty. And the new liquid velvet lips. And if I remember correctly, I haven't used one of these on camera with you all either, so perhaps the lip liners in the bathroom. So I'll be right back again. I need to put these setting sprays back anyway. After I got up and left y'all, then I realized I had brought the bag with all the new Juvia's Place lip liners I had bought during the 21 Days of Beauty sale. And I could have just walked across the room and got it. This is what happens when you're tired. All the time. Anyway, so I'm just going to use Cola from Juvia's Place since, you know, I went in the bathroom to get it. We're going to use it. Yeah, I definitely feel like my pores look textured all in here. So I don't know if that's from the amount of concealer I put on or if that's just from the skin tint itself and the way I put it on. But I'm just not liking this face today. I mean, it looks nice from a distance, but if you saw me close up, it's not giving it all. So here's what the color looks like. It's a nice pink, if you will. Okay, so Okay, so this is the lip we're working with. I think it looks nice. But now, y'all know me, I have to have a gloss. I have to have a glossy moment, so I'm gonna put on soft blush now on top and see how that works. So this is what we're working with. When it comes to lip combo, it's a new one I came up with literally last night when I was doing the go-to lip combo video for you all, but I hadn't used this one yet, so I was like, I didn't know how it was gonna look on the lips. I had to swatch it on the back of my hand to get an idea, but I say I'm here for it. She's cute. So it's a whole little vibing moment, and this is the finished face. For today, the blush has calmed down quite a bit. I'm a little disappointed by how calm it had become, especially this side. I feel like it's almost non-existent. Like, I don't want to put some more powder on top just to see, because I'm like, where did you go? I'm over here like, this one I feel like just totally disappeared now. You can still see remnants of this side, but I feel like this one just totally gone. So now I want to put some more on, and I think I will, but I have to do it off camera because I already took the stuff to the bathroom. So I'm just telling y'all now, I'm probably gonna put a little bit more on here of the powder one from Too Faced, just because I'm feeling like I see hardly any blush over there, and I can at least still see Danessa Myricks with 2 coats. So as far as the coats go, when it comes to the J.K. Beauty one, I definitely feel like they're lacking. And then putting the blurring powder blush on top, I feel like didn't help too much, but it was already a little bit lighter than this one, so that might be why. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Okay. Y'all, so I have returned after a long day. This is what the face is looking like. I feel like really oily and dewy, but remember, because this type of foundation was oily and dewy looking before, so God only knows. If you're curious on my eyes, it's a video coming soon with the Plan to Makeup by Yolanda. The new palette she came in with, the Jamrock, I think it's Jamrock Max Volume 2, that somebody had asked me if I was gonna get, so I did end up getting it. I'm gonna do a whole video on it, and I got another one of her palettes, which she had a 50% off sale around April, so I got it mailed off, and it'll be coming soon. But back to what's going on in the face right now. So crap, I would grab one that doesn't have a mirror, but it's looking really oily right here in the middle. So because I didn't do my press down technique with the shawl, just a chill bear, I'm figuring maybe that's it, or the fact that I fell asleep with this makeup on, and you know, your boys supposed to be able to breathe, and they couldn't breathe because I was asleep. So, and with makeup on, so they had a whole bunch of extra stuff going on in here. But y'all know this is normally the oiliest place on my face, so I'm not surprised. The rest of it actually looks really nice. So we just know this Charlotte Tilbury dupe from Laura Mercier isn't good as far as like controlling oil, because as you clearly see, like right here, it's not doing that much, but it's a light coverage powder, so I guess I shouldn't expect too much from it. I feel like when I do my normal technique, it'll probably look better, so we'll see about that. But yeah, overall, the rest of my face looks like it's about normal. As you can see, the blush is held up on both sides, but do remember I went in with more blush on this side after I turned the camera off like I told you I was, just because I felt like this one had completely disappeared. So I don't know that I necessarily think that the one from J-Cat is just as good as Danessa's, because as you can see, the Danessa one is still there, and I didn't add any extra on. I just put the Luminous Glow on top, so I feel like the Luminous Glow did a good job. And so did Danessa, because you can see both of them still, and I didn't have to add anything on top. So I wouldn't say the Too Faced one is necessarily bad and didn't work on its own. If you all remember, we used the Watermelon Rain one on its own, and it held up pretty good without a cream underneath it. So I feel like this one just isn't as good a dupe for Danessa as I was hoping. But if you want a cream at an affordable price, I guess it'll do a good job. If you're lighter, it's just on top of my skin tone, I feel like it doesn't hold up as well. The lipstick actually lasts a pretty long time, all things considered, because I did eat lunch, so obviously the lip color went away, but lipstick, as you can see, is still here at the end of the night. And you know, I filmed that video like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like 1 in the morning the next day, because I had to take Adriangameover to the movies, and I ended up getting a headache, so I just woke up, and this is what we're working with. So overall, I think all the stuff on the face looks pretty nice. The highlighter was okay. The little combination we got going on, I still see highlighter on my cheeks, which I'm impressed with. So this is all of what I'm working with. I still don't recommend the What's from Atelier. I still say get the Fenty Eavesdrops just because, or Fenty Blur Eavesdrops, or whatever they call it, just because I feel like it does a better job as a skin tint product, since that's what this is supposed to be. If you have perfect skin and don't mind spending the coins on What's from Atelier, then go for it. But I would just prefer the Fenty one because I still feel like it gives more coverage than that. And since they're around the same size and the Fenty one is half the price, just go with that one, girl. Don't even waste your time on this one. And unfortunately, the Amy Cole concealer, I'm still not liking. I just don't feel like it gives enough coverage. But I'm going to try it again one more time and see how it works with the coverage going. I'm thinking I'll have to use it like, you know, like I did with the, what do you call it, the Tom Ford. Like I'll put a cream one underneath it to help with the coverage and then just put it on top, or just highlight the face with it because it's just not giving enough coverage on its own for my personal liking. But those are my thoughts on all the products I tried. And this go round on the Sephora try-on haul. This is part 3. Part 2 was the one that you saw with the Guerlain products, the terracotta highlighter and the terracotta foundation, along with the Amy Cole concealer. But that's all I got for you. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. You can comment down below and tell me what your favorite product was out of this number 3 go round. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.